Hello guys. So welcome back to our channel. Today again we have Shomo sir with us. So Shomo sir, what are we discussing today?
It's a very simple problem, but a very nasty trap in this. So let's look into the problem first. We have a 10-kilometer race. A, B, C are running at uniform speed. Get gold, silver, bronze, whatever. That is not from the perspective of the question. You'll understand. A beats B by 1 kilometer. B beats C by 1 kilometer. Now this is a very standard question in linear races. So three people are running. A is beating B by this much. B is beating C by this much. Then how much does A beat by C? So this is a very standard type of question. So if you have practiced a lot, you will have this idea. Now that is where the trap comes in. I'll go into this in a while. But let's draw the figure once to understand this if you are not aware of it. So let's say this is the starting point and this is the destination or something. So all three of A, B, C start from this particular point, of course. And we have a 10-kilometer in total, right? That is the total distance that needs to be covered. Now it says A beats B by 1 kilometer. So what does this imply? When A reaches this point, B is
1 kilometer
lacking by 1 kilometer, right? Similarly, B beats C by 1 kilometer. So B beats C by 1 kilometer. Don't make a mistake that when B is here, B beating C by 1 kilometer implies that when B finishes the race. So when B is here, C is 1 kilometer behind. The question that we are looking for, or rather what the question is looking for is how much does A beat C by? So A reaching the finishing line where C is. I mean, C is bound to be somewhere behind B. That is that's common sense. I mean, if B is beating C, so B has a higher speed. So when B reaches here, C obviously doesn't reach here. So even if you don't draw this, I mean, it really doesn't make any difference. So this is just a pictorial understanding of this. But till this point, easy enough to understand, I hope, Harshal.
Yeah.
Okay, let's carry forward. So what do we have? So in the time, A covers 10 kilometers, B covers 10 minus this one. So that is 9 kilometers in the same time, right? So in the same time, A is covering 10 kilometers and B is covering 9 kilometers, implying the speeds of A and B should be in the ratio 10:9.
10:9, right.
Similarly, what about B and C? So by the time B covers 10 kilometers, so the second scenario, C covers same thing, 9 kilometers. So that should be the speed ratio. Now we can combine the speeds of all these three and get a uniform ratio, right? Or a holistic ratio, right? So I hope ratio combination is very easy to understand. If not, just let me explain once. So we have B in common between these two. So let us put the number 90, which is multiple of both 9 and 10. Now this is in the ratio 10:9, implying when B is 90, A should be 100. That is 9 into 10, 10 into 10, just maintaining the ratio. And when B is 90, 10 into 9, C should be 9 into 9. So that is 81. So this is the combined ratio. So we are looking for a ratio of A and C because we are looking for how many meters, and this is the trap. Now, if you have a general idea of solving this question, you might fall in this trap and just get the answer in kilometers and mark it. But don't make that mistake because this is a theta question and you have to feed in the answer. And I mean, I call it a nasty trap because sometimes you might miss it, right? When you're reading it in the flow, it's a very simple question. If you have solved a lot of these types, don't just miss it. That's all. Now, this is a speed ratio implying when A covers 100 meters, by the same time, C will cover 81 meters, right? But what is the track here? It's of 10 kilometers. 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters, right? So 10 kilometers would be 10,000 meters. So this is multiplied by 100. So multiply 100 here. So C will cover 8,100 meters by that time. So A and C are covering these distances in the same time. So the gap between that should be our answer. So when A reaches this point, A has covered this much distance, right? So C is 1,900 meters behind. So that is our answer that you have to input for this question. So hopefully this was easy enough to understand, Harshal.
Yeah, it was easy, but you won't believe the exact same thing that you said. I was also calculating over here. But I did the exact same mistake that you actually.
It's a nasty trap. I mean, anybody can fall in this kind of trap. Anybody, trust me. I mean, if I don't observe properly, I might also fall in this trap. And in the flow of the paper, because see, when you and more often than not, So you're saying now, right? Now you don't have a time pressure. So think about this. When you are in an exam hall, you have time pressure also in your mind, in the back of your mind. Subconsciously, you will always have that, right? So in that situation, you will always have a possibility to fall under these kind of traps, right? So be careful while you are comprehending everything. So when I say comprehending, not only the information, but also the objective, and carefully. So when we are looking at the question, what are we looking for? In what unit? That is, the unit is also important, right? Because when you have to input something in an input type of question, you would never have to input meters or kilometers, right? Check any input type question, the unit that is required for the answer will always be given in the question, as is this case as well. How many meters does A meet by C? Does A meet C by? Isn't it?
But even if you look at the question carefully, all the numbers that they have given are in kilometers, and at the end, what they are asking is in meters.
Exactly. That is why the trap comes into play, right? I mean, everything is given in kilometers. So your brain is calculating in kilometers, right? So you might end up with 1.9 kilometers and feed in 1.9, you get the wrong answer. Done. I mean, you don't get a negative mark, but you wasted the time and got a wrong answer, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all from my end.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for a wonderful explanation. Thank you guys for joining in.
Thank you, Harshal. Take care, guys. If you haven't yet checked the full playlist containing this video, then check the description for the direct link. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated with our daily questions, tutorials, and problem-solving sessions, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to never miss an update. In addition to our daily questions, we also offer comprehensive preparation for CAT and other management entrance tests. If you're looking to excel in these exams, we highly recommend checking out these courses in our website. To get a taste of what our courses have to offer, we invite you to take a free demo. The demo will give you a glimpse into the quality and effectiveness of our teaching methods, study materials, and practice resources. You can find the relevant links in the description of this video. Have a nice and successful preparation ahead. See you in the next one.